If you have read any of the commentary on uscowboy.com about the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo, especially about the bull riding, you'll see I've called Maverick Potter a very deserving champion a bunch of times for a bunch of different reasons. And so I want to get into that a little bit more. So this is a guy who made the NFR in 2022, then finished number 45, then finished number 36. And he had a quote afterwards on the dirt after he won the rodeo, after he rode Mr. Demon for 89.5 points in the finals, where he said he was in a really dark hole and it took everything he had to get himself out of it. And I thought, you don't really hear a lot of cowboys, bull riders say things like that. So I reached out to him for a quick interview about this, and he mentioned that the last couple of years he was mentally and physically beat, and he knows people who have battled depression and gotten the worst of depression, and he really wanted himself, one, to get out of that, but two, really be a person that other men specifically can talk to about that, because men, cowboys, bull riders don't talk about their feelings a ton. And again, he was really open about that, and open about the fact that he did struggle, but now he feels that he's just kind of riding without as much weight on his shoulders, and that's helping his bull riding. And so to touch on the bull riding part of it, I called him a deserving champion before we even got into the mental, the psychological part of it that I appreciated so much in his vulnerability. But in terms of the bull riding, a lot of times at these bracket style rodeos, you'll see guys who ride only 2 for 4, 3 for 4 win. They make a couple 80-point rides maybe, and then go 90 at the right time and end up winning the rodeo. Well, Maverick Potter was the only bull rider who entered this finals in Fort Worth 3 for 3, and he left the only one 4 for 4. And then he made his best ride 89.5 points in the finals. So he was perfect throughout the rodeo. He was the only one to ride all four. So take everything else out, just the bull riding. He very much deserved it. He won over $26,000 there, I think over $29,000 there, excuse me. And he's going to be well on his way now. He's about a quarter of the way to another NFR, getting back there for the first time since 2022 when he finished number 12 in the world. So hats off to Maverick Potter. Impressive performance in the bull riding, and came away really impressed with everything he had to say about life and his brief struggles and things like that as well. So again, hats off to him. He's a very, very, for the last time, probably a very, very deserving champion of the Fort Worth Stock Show and Rodeo.